Hello everyone, and welcome to a Farming Sim 22 tutorial. Today we are talking about grapes and olives, which are brand new to Farming Sim 22. So to plant them, first you have to be in the correct season. So if you go to your crop calendar here in the menu, you will see grapes and olives. So grapes can be planted between March and May, olives between March and June. So one way to plant them is to go into your building menu. So if you don't know how to do that, go to the shop, go down here, construction, and then under production, go to orchards, and you'll see grapes and olives. So that's how you plant them for the first time. So all you have to do for the grapes is you take your pole here and you just drag it as long as you want. And I would recommend trying to get them as close together as possible. So that when you spray and other things, you don't have to do like too many pass-throughs the orchard. And then same with the olives, it's a little different because they don't show you the pole. You just have to kind of guess, but it'll be the same once you figure out where to put it. Yeah. That's probably too far away, but it's basically like that. Now, when you have planted for an entire season, so I've already gone through one cycle of these, so we're in the new season and you'll see that all these grapes are withered. Well, you don't have to replant them. All you have to do is take this tool here, and if you go to these packs and you can go into grapes, it'll kind of show you all the things you might need. So this tractor is thin and fits between the rows, and this is the pre-pruner that you'll want to use so that you can grow the grapes again. If you don't use this, then the grapes will be withered and you basically just can't regrow these ones. So all you do is you go pass through it like this. It goes pretty fast. And now these will basically be quote unquote replanted for the next season. And we'll get through this. So that is planting, and now we are ready for next year. Now if you want to work on yield, then of course you'll want to fertilize. You'll probably want to plow. I'm not going to show the plowing, but again, if you go into your packs in the shop, it'll show you the plow you can use that will fit between them easily right there. I will show the sprayer, and again, this is under the packs. All the stuff I have is just under there because it's what's recommended and it works because it fits in between the rows. Now the nice thing about the sprayer is you only need to spray, if you keep them close together, you only need to spray every other row. So I'll go ahead and spray here, and that should cover most of this, and then I will go down one more row, and it may not cover 100%, but for 2 passes it'll cover probably 99% of it. We probably want to do this middle one. Again, every other seems to work really well. Now spraying, like all fertilizer, it's not necessary. For growth, you'll still get grapes and olives, but this will help produce the yield, and you'll want to apply it twice during the growing season. So now if we look at the map, and I apologize if you hear my cat, she decided this is the best time to come make noise. If you look at the fertilizer here, you will see that all of that is now fertilized once. And I could go do the same for olives, but I am not going to. Let's skip forward a day and I will show you the mulcher. Okay, so it's been actually waited 2 months, but it's about the same 1 month later. But you'll see that there is this really tall grass here. And so you can take your mulcher that you can find under the grapes pack, and you can do the same for olives. I'm just sort of showing it with grapes so we can cut down on time. You can turn it on, and as you pass over, you'll see that it goes away. Now I can't find any menu to show this, but apparently doing this and keeping this down will increase the yield. But again, I don't see like a maps menu to show this effect. So I'm just going based off the help menu in the game, but that is how you would use the mulcher. And that's really it. I could spray it again and get that second layer of fertilizer, but otherwise we are ready to go into harvest season, which will be for the grapes should be in September, and for the olives should be in October. So let's skip ahead and I will show those. Okay. So it is September. If we go up to our grapes, you will see they are grown. In the field info, it says ready to harvest. And I won't show the olives. They have another month to go, but it's going to be the same process. The only difference is you'll need some slightly different tools. So for grapes, you'll need this harvester, and you'll see the grape symbol there. And for olives, you need this one, and you'll see the olive symbol there. The olives can be used with any trailer, so you can put the olives when you're done with them in any trailer, and you'll see that there. The grapes, however, you'll notice there's no grape symbol here, and so you will need a trailer here that has the grape symbol. But otherwise, harvesting over the orchard is going to be all the same. So you unfold it, which basically just means you lift up, and then turn it on, and you'll just drive over it. And if you are in this view, you'll be slightly to the left as it goes over it there. So we'll go one pass down the orchard, or down the row, I guess. And then when you're done, we can turn it off, get stuck a little bit. And now, I'll turn that off. Actually, we do want that on. So then to, you can bring your trailer to the harvester, or what I'll do is the opposite, and you just back your harvester up, and this is where the grapes will come out of. So if I get close enough, it'll say start overloading grapes, and I can throw them in there. The olive harvester will be the same way. The pipe looks a little different. You can see it right there, but it still comes out the back of the harvester to unload, just like that. So now that you have grapes or olives, there's a couple things you can do. As with any crop, you can sell them directly. So if we go into prices and you go to grapes, you have these restaurants, the Goldcrest Valley train. This grape processing unit will be a factory I'll show in just a second. And then olives, again, you can sell them directly or go into the production chain. So the production chain for these are grapes can be turned into raisins or grape juice, and olives can be turned into olive oil. And I'll have a whole video on the production chain system. But for now, just a quick look at it. If you go into factories here, you can kind of look at all of them and see what they take in and what they put out. So if you go over to the cereal factory, that'll take raisins eventually. That'll be part of the grape chain. So oil mill, it'll take in the olives and output olive oil. And then the grape processing unit will take grapes and output grape juice, or I should say and or raisins. And so you do have to buy them. I'll just show that one quick. You can either buy them from the map or buy like a new building from the construction menu. So I'm just going to tag this place so I can actually find it on the map. So we should see a column of light, unless there's not a grape production unit, which I'm not seeing. You can also look on the map and see if it's blinking. And there it is. So what you can do is visit it and find the door. And if you look in the box, it says buy. So again, you can't use it until you buy it. And then once you buy it, you have your recipes, raisins, and grape juice. If you only want raisins, you can deactivate grape juice, or vice versa. You can kind of pick and choose, or just get a little bit of both. And all you would do is you bring your grapes and you unload them at this icon. Same with oil. Olives, you would just take them to that oil mill and buy it and unload it there. And then this is where the product will output. So this is where the raisins or the grape juice will show up on pallets. And then you can take the raisins over to the cereal factory or sell the grape juice directly. And that is, should be about everything there is to show about grapes and olives. So I hope that helps. Hope you learned something. Like, subscribe, comment below if you have any questions, and of course have yourselves a very nice day.